guys, thank you so much for coming to my page. And today I am on another sim, and I'm going to actually link it below. It's really beautiful out here. It is an adult sim, but just gorgeous. And it is actually machinima friendly, so I will link it below. And I wanted to say hello to all my beautiful virtual mermaids. And thank you so much for subscribing. And I did get a couple new subscribers. I just wanted to say welcome. And I have 60 subscribers right now. And I want to say that, I was actually watching another YouTuber, and she had been complaining about how she only had, I think it was something like 50 something subscribers. And I consider my channel, even though it's micro small, a success. I mean, if I did a book reading and 60 people showed up, I would consider that pretty successful. So I just want to give you a warm thank you to each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my videos and commenting and liking or disliking. It's totally fine. I like them both. So yeah, let's get right to it. So last time we talked, I talked about attachments and releasing attachments and how attachments can wreak havoc into your life. And I wanted to share a little story with you that happened today. Today, actually this morning, I was working on releasing a really pretty big attachment that was attached to somebody who was a narcissist or is a narcissist, and was a very big narcissist in my life. And me being an empath, this person really used a lot of the energy and warmth that I had, and kind of just left me an empty shell. And this was years ago that this happened, but I worked on this attachment and this morning, and the craziest thing happened is that after I released that attachment, immediately that day I got a hoover. Can you guys believe that? I got a hoover. And I did not respond, did not respond to the email, and it's kind of insane how that happens, but it actually makes a lot of sense because when we last talked about the attachments are cords. So even though the person is no longer in your life, that cord is still attached to you, and they're still able to get fuel from you. So when I disattached that cord and released myself, that other person felt it. So immediately there was that hoover. And in case you guys don't know what a hoover is, it's like the Hoover vacuum, hoovering you, trying to get you sucked back in. Now, if you don't, I already have warned you guys that I'm very woo-woo. So you have been warned, but I mean, it's incredible. Narcissists, they are such a damaging force that they have all of these cords attached to all these different people that they've hurt. And it was incredible that when I severed it, immediately that day, that person attempted to hoover me. So I wanted to give you guys a warning, a warning that when you detach from these people, these would be, I would say, more narcissistic people, although I'm kind of at the conclusion that all abusers are narcissists. So when you detach, do not be surprised if the person tries to hoover you back almost immediately. And do not be surprised that these abusers will try to come back into your life and try to see if they can reattach that cord. So just an interesting observation that happened to me, and I wanted to share my story. Secondly, I have a special announcement as to the direction of where this channel is going. So when I started this channel, I didn't really have a clear direction of where I wanted to go. I love fashion. I love, Second Life, obviously. I love the fact that Second Life is like the perfect dollhouse. And, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do 50 Linden Friday videos and, exploring videos. And I've decided that I'm not a fashionista. I do like fashion, but I'm not a fashionista. There's so many YouTubers that can do it so much better than me. My inventory, even though I try to organize my inventory, I can't find anything in it. When I look for an outfit, I type in dress, pants, and pretty much whatever comes up that I can find that looks good, I put it on. I have tried to organize this inventory, but it's ridiculously hard to find stuff. And, I don't want to do a disservice to all the designers out there. There's just so much better people that can do it, much better than I could. If I like an outfit, and I'm wearing it and I'm talking, I'll be happy to kind of plug it in. But that's pretty much the extent of it. As far as 50 Linden Friday videos, I really give kudos to Naria because I did it once and it was a nightmare. It's 10 different stores, all these transitions you have to edit that day, and it's a lot of work. So I'm not going to be doing any 50 Linden Friday videos. So basically the direction of where my channel is going is it's going to be more of a podcast. I'm going to talk about topics that interest me. I'm going to talk about witchery. I'm going to talk about spiritual. I'm going to talk about mysteries. I'm going to talk about true crime, but not stuff that's happening now, but more things in the past. And I'm going to really use my channel as kind of a motivational corner of YouTube in Second Life to kind of inspire people and talk about things that I'm interested in. So it is going to be more of a podcast, more of me sitting and talking, and that's the direction I'm going to take the channel. There is going to be times where I do videos with yoga or meditation, or I may do a skit that I think is funny. Although most of the skits that I do, people don't find very funny, but I do, so oh well. But that's where I'm going with it. And I have another announcement. So the next series of videos that I'm going to be doing, I'll do videos in between, but the next series that I am working on is I am going to be working on Jack the Ripper. Oh my gosh, you guys are like, oh my gosh, what is going on here? You're going into Jack the Ripper. Okay, yes, I'm going to go into Jack the Ripper, and it's going to be a little bit different than your typical podcast about Jack the Ripper. I'm not going to be focusing on the murder and the gruesomeness of what happened. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be focusing on the victims of Jack the Ripper. And I am going to be focusing on all the women and their psychological profile and who they were up until their demise. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using each case as a teachable moment at the present time. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to get through each case. I'm hoping to do one a week. And I don't know what day I'm going to be doing it. So you guys are going to have to subscribe and do the notification button. But it's going to be once a week. And if it's not once a week, I will let you know, because sometimes things do come up. But I am definitely aiming to do once a week until I finish that. And I hope you guys will like it. And what I hope is that it's gonna actually become a series where I focus on a woman, or it could be a man, but I'm thinking women of history, and looking at their psychological profile, and then looking at using it as a teachable moment for today. So I'm hoping to make it a whole series. So that is my goal. And I'm working and doing research as we speak, so I'm hoping to get the first case out next week. So I think it'll be interesting, and I hope you guys will stick with me. It's a bumpy ride, I know, but you know, I'm just trying to be me. So, you know, yeah. So I'm just gonna say goodnight to you guys, my beautiful virtual mermaids. And I'm so, so happy to be here. And I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And I will see you soon. Good night.